RJ, what's up?
What's going?
Gary Vee says billboards are a waste of money.
Gary
Do you
Vee's a
agree?
moron. Gary Vee's a moron.
Why is that?
Because when you couple billboards with all the other stuff that Gary Vee pushes, like meta, online stuff, the psychology of survival says that those two things together will 10x the return. So to discount billboards from the psychology of marketing and creating demand is a moronic take.
Hold on, aren't you discounted billboards?
What's that?
Aren't you like a discounted
Well,
billboard
I mean
option?
discounting, like taking billboards away from the equation. That's
but
moronic.
If Gary Vee
We-
curses out billboards, maybe you could say, you don't know, but hey, we have a discounted option because...
Here's a different take. Gary Vee hates billboards because they're expensive and antiquated.
Right.
Well, BUT allows you to send an advertisement from your computer directly to a billboard, so you don't have to worry about
What's
contracts.
starting budget?
Starting budget? You need to do it for at least 3 months, 500, maybe $1,000 a month.
The minimum you're allowed to spend is $500.
Oh, no, that's if you want to be effective. The minimum you're allowed to spend is $1.
$1.
But grandma wants to put her graduate's face on a billboard for a day, $1, whatever.
Does any other competitors in the space?
Not true competitors, because this is the only Uber-style marketplace, but you have the status quo. You got agencies, you got direct, you can go call a billboard owner on your phone.
And if you're a billboard owner, what's the revenue share model that billboard owners should know about?
If you're a billboard owner, come into our network, we'll give you 60%, we'll take 40%.
Thank you. What's your name? TJ?
RJ.
RJ. You told me you have a background as a government interrogator. Do you think I would qualify?
Of course.
Why do
I
you say
don't
so?
doubt that you are currently a government operative.
One more thing. You mentioned you live remotely in Ecuador. Tell us that story.
We went and visited Ecuador in January 2023, ended up staying for 20 months.
Galapagos? Where'd you go?
We went all over South America and a couple of countries in Central America.
With how many kids?
4 kids and a wife. So it was a family affair. We put the kids in school down there. It was awesome.
They speak Spanish, your kids?
Now they do. After
Before
a
they
year
did
of
it?
school. No.
Wow.
Kids are sponges, man. They
How's
pick
your
that stuff
Spanish?
up.
How's your Spanish?
It's okay.
Did they beat up the little gringos in school? Like,
No, they made good friends.
They
They're
did.
really nice down there.
what is safety like? People are always afraid of Ecuador.
Ecuador can be dangerous, but we were in a town called Cuenca, 8,000 feet in the mountains, only 3 roads in or out, so no cartel,
No cartels
crime,
there?
no nothing.
As the white, waspy looking guy, was it like, were you afraid? How'd they treat you? As the richest guy in town? Like, what was it like?
You know, given experience in the government, my eyes are always open, especially with little kids, but Cuenca, we did extensive research there, safest place in South America.
Were you the only
No.
expat or the other expat?
So in Cuenca, there's 6,000 expats. In Ecuador, there's 10,000. And
There's
there
American
were,
money, right?
yeah, there's a little bit of American money, but a lot of American families. So my
What
kids,
about visas to live there? They're they're happy that you moved? Or?
you can go there with no visa for 180 days, 6 months, but it's fairly easy to go through the visa process to get residency.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.